What can one say about my favourite engine in the whole world? The EZ30, or the EZ30D, I think it was originally named. This is the Spec B, like my one, with the 6-speed STI box. For those of you that want one, grab one before they all get fucking wrecked, because this is a beautiful car. This car's 270,000 kilometres on it. It's the one I did the clutch video on, I believe, and the oil leaks from the plugs at the back and all that. There's no more oil leaks. He's blown it in a CV boot, but this car, this engine is a quad cam 24 valve 180 kilowatt engine that goes in aircraft, and I think it's up for running the most reliable engine in the world. It is like the Nissan V6s. It is just bulletproof. For those of you with a keen ear in the video, you would hear a grrrr, and you do get that bottom end sort of end float knock sort of thing, but not much. But if it's gung 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 gung, you don't want to touch it. But yeah, I know they get wrecked. I know they get abused here and there, but generally if the coolant's blue, it's been serviced by Subaru or someone good. And you know, what this video is about is just about nothing. It's about having synthetic oil in it, giving it a good run now and then, keeping the airflow meter clean, you know, map sensor, airflow meter, fly-by-wire, silky smooth, absolutely beautiful. Let's do a fuck, I'm bored today. Got some work on, but I haven't done this in 20 years. I used to do it on my RB30. Whilst the German cars, all the plastics breaking and flying off, and intake manifold butterfly bullshit, and oh my god, they just make me sick. You know, when people talk about Japanese plastic, I mean, this is Japanese plastic. This engine is $21,750 new in Australia, and second hand you won't get a good one under $3 grand, $3.5 grand. If you do, good on ya. Originally Power Chip could only get 1 kilowatt out of it. Now they get nine more. And the 3.6 update, it's a dinosaur, it's a fuel guzzler, but it's this engine. Very, very similar engines. If you know the shop manuals, the way Subaru got that 0.6 of a litre in the exact same dimensions is a miracle. It's also got different con rods and stuff, but I mean, let's have a look at this glass of water. I just don't want to switch it off. It's just music to my ears. Anyway, I'm sure there's the few of you out there that don't think I'm crazy, even though I am. Even though I am. That's the face behind the voice. That's the Macintosh stereo 6-speed manual. Bulletproof, except mine leaked in my new STI. The back cover leaked when it was brand new. But yeah, the dash is clear. You know, you look at the videos I have about my one, so it's exactly this in a wagon. Ugh, I can't wait to get it back. I'm getting it back shortly. I've lent it out for a few months. And yeah, they do burn oil. If you're going to do short trips and then hit the highway, you're going to need to top your oil up. It takes about 6.8 litres. Even more if you leave it overnight. So no automatic wipers, no VSA, no DSC, you know. But it's interesting because I've been getting these every day for a week now, and the later model with the paddle shift and stuff, it's got a totally different sort of system. It revs lower when it's cold. I reckon it's just deader. It's got a more smoother throttle response, but it's not for us boys, you know. But it's got yaw sensors. It's got, you know, control arm lateral sensors. That's the update. And yeah, of course I'd buy the update if I was searching for one. 2008. It's interesting. This is 2004 originally to 2006, mid-7, and then they did the update. And I never realized why. So Subaru, and they're going to be doing it on the STI shortly, Subaru introduced changes and technological advancements very, very quick early on. Generally, the bodies stay the same. Like the 2018 STI update will have a more crash-worthy body, and I hope they fix, you know, their knocking struts and their creaking driveline and their leaking, you know, condensating navigation ducting above the navigation, stuff like that. But generally, the car will stay the same. Brake pads will be the same. They won't go doing a revamp and devaluing their cars. Though it does devalue their cars, that's the way they roll. They're a small manufacturer. They bring out changes early, like they did in the 2015 SCI before mine, 2014, as they brought that car in, that other car began to become that vehicle. So yeah, you've got on the 2008 a different setup here with the fuel pressure regulator and stuff like that. But yesterday, for the first time, I paid attention, and it's different software. It's obviously going to be more fuel efficient, and in an automatic, it's quite a different beast. It's the same engine, but it's like just deader. The throttle's not the same. Anyway, on and on it can go forever, but quad cam, 24 valve, not even the power chip people could get more power out of it. For many years, they've now getting 189 kilowatts out of them. I wouldn't even bother. I'd go to a custom tuner and do it that way, and there's not much they can do with this vehicle. So the only thing you can do is supercharge it. Okay, and there's one video about that. The thing screams. I think it's a Tribeca. So it went into the Tribeca too. So absolute masterpiece. I remember when I was young, I saw it at the motor show, and I sat there for an hour looking at it when Subaru would always expose the BOXER engine with perspex over the bits and make it move, and they're just, oh, I love Subaru. Love you. I love you. I'm going to come and visit you. Okay? But, yeah. EZ30. A work of genius and of art. If you look at the poorly filmed video, when I do my engine change in my wagon a couple of years ago, you'll see this engine and gearbox on the floor right here, and you will see the absolute beauty of this engine, of that engine. So, yeah. Enjoy.